Miss Pearl. Life on South Main with grace and charm. Sweet as a Georgia peach. Heart felt like a Southern gospel hymn. I drove into Statesboro, 1965. A nervous boy with dreams and bright eyes. One suitcase and a borrowed future, trying to find about life with a will to survive. At 124 South Main Street, an old front porch with a floor that creaked. There stood Mrs. Pearl Brannon, smiling like she'd seen young boys before. Oh, Miss Pearl, grace wrapped up in Sunday clothes, sweet as a Georgia peach, faithful as a Southern gospel hymn. She watched over restless young men, just like heaven asked her to do. And somewhere in that old White House, she helped a lost boy get through. No loud nights and no whiskey bottles, no girls past evening light. But underneath those careful rules lived kindness, warm and shining bright. Each Sunday she would ask us softly, would one of you boys like to go? Most would smile and drift away. Then one day I finally said, I will go. Oh, Miss Pearl, grace wrapped up in Sunday clothes, riding in that 57 Chevy, going to church where old-time faith still flows. The eyes were parted like the Red Sea when Mrs. Pearl walked slowly with me. And sitting there beside her, felt like the Lord was in the pew. 1993, rolling down Highway 301. Life got busy, days moved fast, but something pulled me back to South Main, like memory calling from the past. There beside that same old porch light, her blue and white Chevy stood. I knocked on that weathered door to see, hoping she still remembered me. A kind caretaker softly asked me, sir, may I ask your name? Then from down that old familiar hallway, Miss Pearl called out the same. And hearing that she still remembered filled my heart with joy. She lay surrounded by homemade quilts, small hands and silver hair. But when she smiled, the room grew brighter, like heaven itself was resting there. She remembered I had gone to church all those 28 years before. I held her hand as time flew by. She whispered, I'll be 104, as I slowly turned toward the door. Oh, Miss Pearl, born on Halloween, they'd say, but there was nothing dark about her. She carried light each day. On the way out of town that evening, I stopped by the flower store, ordered 104 roses, delivered to Miss Pearl's door. flowers could never quite repay for all the gentle love and care she gave along the way. Oh, Miss Pearl, your old house still lives in me, in every prayer and act of kindness, in every memory. And when I think of grace and goodness, your face still comes shining through. Miss Pearl, I was better because of you. An old house on Main Street, a ride to church in a '57 Chevrolet, and a woman named Miss Pearl who cared about a young college boy while he stayed. And I'll carry her kindness with me for the rest of my life.